Hi guys, welcome to our channel AskiGuru. The topic for today is jaw-dropping traditions that still exist around the world. Each culture and religions around the globe have their uniqueness, which makes it one of a kind. But some of these cultures have extremely weird and horrifying traditions that will make your jaw drop. AskiGuru has brought you 10 weird and jaw-dropping traditions that still exist around the world. Savoring the tongue. In an ancient Asian tradition, the teenage girls are attired in a beautiful garment and they are laid up on the table, while the village people would cut off the tip of her tongue. This is done to assure a very healthy and a happy marriage one day. Finger amputation. There is a tribe in Papua, Indonesia called the Dani tribe, where women's fingers are cut off as the symbol of sadness and mourning. During a loved one's funeral, the upper tips of the fingers are amputated. This is said to help to show the sadness and reflect their inner grief by going through a severe physical pain. The reason for this is that the dead is said to have the spirits that needs to be appeased through the horrific act. Burial ritual in Brazil and Venezuela. When a person of the Tanomani tribe dies, his or her body is burned. The bone and the ash powder is mixed into a plantain soup that the people present for the funeral will drink it. They believe that this satisfies the dead soul as it finds a resting place in their bodies. Kidnap the bride. This is as prohibited as it sounds. The Romani has carried out this insanely criminal wedding tradition for centuries. If a person can successfully kidnap and keep hostage a girl and get her to stay for 3 to 5 days, they can become the most dysfunctional Stockholm couple ever. Earlier it made sense because it meant you didn't have to pay off the bride's parents, and now it's considered true love at first chloroform. Living with the dead. In Indonesia, it is a common practice to wrap the bodies of their loved ones and keep them in the house until the time of the funeral. They do this because they believe that it protects the soul from leaving the body until the burial. Disgusting wedding tradition. The Taidong community is known for having more than a few unusual traditions for the wedding. The most freaky out of the bunch of all is this one. A wedding tradition where a newlyweds are not allowed to use the bathroom for 3 days and nights after they get married. After the time is up, they are allowed to have a long bath to wash themselves up. Piercing in India. It is strange how Hindus show their love to the Lord through piercing their body parts, including the tongue. This custom ritual, the Hindu Thaipusam piercing, is bloody but colorful, and it looks painful as hell. But it is surely not for the faint-hearted. Foot binding in China. Young girls were obliged to go through the painful process of foot binding. For almost 1,000 years, the Chinese thought that the small feet were the marks of beauty and attractiveness among the girls. This concept caused the Chinese men and women to deliberately restrict the girls' feet from growing bigger by binding them. In the late 1940s, this tradition was stopped because of the debilitating experience that young Chinese girls suffered from. Cheek piercing. Uttermost cheek piercing at the Phuket Vegetarian Festival in Thailand. The festival celebrates the self-discipline from the meat-based product, but it is also the place where mediums try to call on the spirits. They believe that piercing their cheeks with serrated metal bars will help them to ward off the evil spirits. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching our video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.